would I need to refresh the monitor in front of us to be able to see us?
I don't know. You can give it a try.
Well, we have our good friend Cecil the Lion coming out. We're here right now live. Can you see us on YouTube?
Right here. No,
are you on YouTube or what are you on?
You're on my page.
You're on what?
My page.
What page?
Front page. Savio Vega.
Oh, shit. Hit the mute button.
Hit that thing.
Yep.
What are you live on?
Live on my Savio Vega official front page. To tell the fans that we here at Boston Wrestling.
No, Cecil, all you had to do was hit the mute button. Oh, my God. Motherfucker.
Gente, estamos listos aquí. Estamos en Boston, en el área de Boston. Estamos con Boston Wrestling Spot. Así que puedes meterte por ahí. Vamos a estar en algo de fotos y cositas así. Estamos aquí en vivo.
Exactly what Savio was saying.
Allá está el pana. Tell him
Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Paul Bearer.
Yes.
This man right here, who we miss, this is the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. Savio's got people banging in on, no, is this Instagram or YouTube?
This is an Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook. Folks, head on over to bostonwrestling.com. That's the best way to do it. bostonwrestling.com. You click on Savio's handsome face. We have 5 great Savio Vega autograph photos available as part of our 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. We are live streaming on YouTube. We are live streaming on Facebook. We are live streaming on Savio's platforms, which I already forget what they are. I got my sidekick, my partner in crime, Mr. Howard Miller, working the computer to my right.
Yep.
We got Mr. Sacco in the control room for Larson. We got Cecil the Lion directing. Fans, we need your help to make Christmas merry and bright for those that aren't having a great 2020. But we appreciate Savio trying to get the word out on his platforms. I know he's been tweeting about it. He just went live with it.
Yes.
We're available for autographs, post photos. You guys are in for a real treat. We taped hours of episodes today of Wrestling Insiders for you to enjoy in the coming weeks. In return, what do we ask from you? The 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive, Cyber Fanfest. Last year, we were 2 blocks down the street at Memorial Hall. We had Mark Henry. We had Vicky Guerrero. We had Jerry Briscoe come in from WWE. We had Tony Atlas in the ring. The police loved him because he said the I Pledge of Allegiance to the flag after he defeated Vicente Rey Wasco in his breasts. I'm exhausted. It has been a long month so far. It began November the 5th when Leo Rush, a man that Savio is going to be working with in MLW, was the first to join us. We've had Tony Atlas in studio. We had several days of Marty Jannetty, which is enough to age anyone. We have Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys tomorrow night, which is going to be an adventure and a half. A week from tonight during SmackDown, we're going to have the Massive Warlord, one half of the Powers of Pain, with us. A week from tomorrow, Native American Tatanka joins us for the very first time. Then a week from Sunday, we have 2 future stars, superstars, an athlete that just competed in the Ring of Honor Pure Title Tournament. Wheeler Yuta joins us in studio. He's competed in an MWF ring before, as well as the new Impact Wrestling World Champion, Rich Swann. We have such great variety, Savio, of talent of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, even with some of the young guys like Wheeler Yuta and Rich Swann.
Yes, and hope the fans, buy some pictures. Remember, this is for Paul Bearer Toy Drive virtual autograph.
We're live. This is not pre-taped. Right, as long as you're watching at 8 o'clock on Friday, we're live.
Yes.
If you're not watching at 8 o'clock on Friday,
after that,
we're not live.
No.
But the great thing is, a lot of the people, they like the VIP packages, but for whatever the reason, they can't tune in at the times we do these live signings. So you, like everybody else, if we have pictures left over and those posters that we're waiting for Santa's elves to deliver tonight, he's going to sign them up. As long as you guys make an order by December the 19th, we'll be able to get them to you in time for the holidays, whether it be for yourself, for your own collection, or if you want to give it as a holiday gift. And what wrestling fan wouldn't want to open up a package with a dozen autograph photos, a big 11 by 17 poster signed by all the stars, plus knowing the good that you're doing? Because in the world of professional wrestling, we never give away all of our secrets. The goal of our toy drive, Savio, as always, is to update Santa Claus's GPS to find every kid's toy drive. And as you know, those GPSs aren't cheap.
Oh.
So 2020 has been a tough year on GPSs around the world. So we want to try and do everything we can. It's unbelievable now that it's been 9 years. It's only been 8 since he passed. He was with us for the first one. He started it with myself and John Cena Sr. back in 2012. And to think that now it's 2020 already is just kind of a crazy thought. Where's the time going, kid?
Time's fly, man.
You must think the same way I do. I know you said you have ones in the 9th, 8th, 7th, and 6th grade down in Puerto Rico.
See, and they already was watching the other day some photos, and man, I send it to them and start seeing them like, wow, they already have mustache and beard and everything.
I hope they're not growing that fast.
No, well,
my ex's quote unquote little one is in the 10th grade. He was looking forward to starting school this year in a brand new school near here, and they haven't even opened the doors yet for him to go in. He's still doing everything over the computer, much like you guys can join us over the computer online now. Head on over to bostonwrestling.com. If you're on YouTube, click that blue link above that says Savio Vega. It'll take you right to the event page. You can pick one of 5 Savio photos. He'll personalize it however you want, in English, in Spanish, maybe even other languages. What else do you speak?
Dominican, Cuban.
I know you spent a lot of time in Japan.
That's all Spanish anyway.
What about Japan? Japanese?
No. Just a couple of things.
Well, he'll make a couple of symbols for you, and he'll make you think.
Quan do that.
Quang will do that. There you go. We even have a Quang one. Big J21. How are you, my friend? I think you were with us last night for our Marty Jannetty episode. Were you not, my friend? I'm usually pretty good at either remembering names or faces, but I'm not always great at combining the two. But don't forget that at 10 o'clock tonight, as soon as SmackDown is over, John Cena Sr. will be here talking about AEW, talking about Cody Rhodes getting his name back, talking about Sting, Mike Tyson involved in AEW, another very interesting episode. We have different programs and videos 7 days a week, Savio. We pump them out like, I guess you were for 4 years in a row. I don't know. We pump them out, baby.
That's good.
So
it's a good fan base right there.
My friend Brian D. This is a very interesting guy, Savio. How is everything, my friend Dan? I have known Brian Duffy probably since, Brian, is it safe to say 2000, 2001? You'd have to tell me. I've known him a long time. He's a good man. His father, Choo Choo Charlie Duffy, otherwise known as Seedy, is relocated to the northern woods of Maine, but that's a different story for a different time. And again, fans, BostonWrestling.com, just click Savio's picture. It'll take you to the page where you can pick from any of these great photos. And we're going to have a good time tonight.
Yes, sir.
Let us know what's going on SmackDown. We don't have it on right now. I'm sure it's a wild night at the Amway Center in Orlando, where you were just about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah, with Survivor Series. I hear they're going to move to Tampa, no?
They're going to be moving to the baseball stadium where the Tampa Bay Rays play.
That's on the ceiling?
It's under a dome.
The dome is a dome.
So if they were able to have fans, you'd be talking about 40,000 they could put in. But they're going to have to buy a lot of television sets for that Thunderdome.
That's huge. Well, they could cut the building, of course, like they do in this one here.
Yeah.
But
they could curtain off certain sections, sure.
You know.
And then, once baseball season starts in March or April, when the baseball teams will need it, they'll have to find another new home. But nobody does it better than WWE. Whether you love the storylines and the action that's on TV every week, whether you're the type of fan that is frustrated with WWE right now, the one thing, Savio, I don't think anyone can take away from that company are the first-class production values. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think the NFL, the NBA, I don't think they hold a candle to what WWE does.
With the wrestling, that's what they're selling right there. It's on camera all night long. Nice lights, nice music, the entrance. In football already, you do one entrance and the rest is going to be in a field. People are saying so. Wrestling is unique, right there. Basketball, it's impossible to do it, but with wrestling, that's it's all about that colorful wearing stuff that the guys use these days now. And hey, just wrestling's wrestling.
In the beginning, it was tough when they were having the performance center in front of a couple dozen students and trainees. It wasn't much of an atmosphere. But once they made that big leap of faith to the Amway Center in Orlando, where the Orlando Magic basketball team plays in the NBA, What a production. I mean, it's almost like you don't even notice that there isn't a crowd anymore.
They, I see passing by all those screen they have in the seats area, but in the back is a guy with the big screen with all that right there. You know,
you saw how the magic works behind the scenes at Survivor Series.
Somebody could move anybody there from there, whatever they want to do, just in case somebody. I hear a couple of weeks ago somebody was naked.
Someone got naked on one of those cameras? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so
it wasn't me. Don't worry.
So a picture.
They would have discontinued the show.
They went, whoa! But I mean, they know what they're doing, of course. I saw a guy there, but went up already.
Savio, why the fuck did they fly you and crew over for Survivor Series, but then you all disappeared?
We disappear because, I mean, that's the television.
Abracadabra.
Hey,
the power of the Undertaker.
They just have us there to get in, get the entrance. After the package of video show up, we need to exit out to things to take the place right there. And after that, go in the back. So that's they sell in television, so they know what they do.
All right, Howard. Any other questions from are you monitoring Facebook right now?
Yep, everyone's just saying hi.
You know what? Everyone on Facebook, we say hi to you. I'm sure my good friend Howard has shared the link to take you right to the Savio Vega event page. We got all these great autograph photos that we need to sign up, and we want to send one to you. We want you to contribute to what we're doing to honor the memory of Paul Bearer. You can head on over to bostonwrestling.com now. We got these great 5 different photos you can pick from. Plus some guy named Quang. Have you ever heard of him?
No. I know he's an Oriental guy.
Yeah. The funny thing is he kind of vanished from WWF as soon as Savio Vega came in.
Disappeared.
He must have been worried. He heard about the legend of the View in the Caribbean. I don't know if that guy
owed me some money. So when he saw me walking in, he said, well, I need to see his face. Checking his face, I will know.
It's very odd.
Why did he disappear?
Very odd. But that's the world of professional wrestling. Our friend Rick B, I tell you, Savio, you talk about one of the great fans of our programs, Rick B, who just moved in Maine himself. He's with us almost every live premiere. Great fan. VSR video, it was naked Midian. Well, no, Midian was dressed at Survivor Series, luckily.
Yes.
I'm sure you've probably seen naked Midian.
He said, BSK in the house. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. It's a good payday.
Still got it, pay.
The check is not there yet, so
it's coming though. Don't worry. It'll be a good Christmas time gift, right? Man. Perfect timing almost.
Which they let the machine running from many series to the right, and
what was that again?
No, I say which that machine to make the checks hit some zeros on the side.
A couple of accidental zeros.
But
you won't complain.
No, I got you right away.
You won't complain. Folks, if you have any questions for Savio, let us know. The super chat option on YouTube is also open. As we like to say, don't forget to tip the bartender. A lot of work goes into making these productions. We have a great staff that has dedicated their time tonight, as well as tomorrow night with the Nasty Boys. My brain is for all right, up. Our good friend Kevin Petrantozzi. Kevin Petrantozzi, did I say it right this time? I butcher this guy's name.
Yes.
And I'm Italian too. I think it looks like it's Tozzi, but I believe it's Tozzi. Oh, wait, no. Petrantozzi. I did say it right. Yeah. Now I feel good about myself. Kevin, brother, it's been a long day. And before the day is done, I have to get one of the Nasty Boys at the airport. So bless you and bless me too.
We got a question from Facebook.
What do we get from Facebook?
Danielle Ferreira asks for Mr. Savio about you saving Tony Atlas in Puerto Rico.
Well, like I said before, we're doing something for a book and something that I come up with a movie or something like that. They it's gonna be playing anytime they finish, and so I can talk about anything about that situation right now.
Savio,
but we will come back.
Savio is working on something major right now behind the scenes. We can't get into too many specifics about the whole incident that took place in July of 1988, but I think wrestling fans around the world are really going to enjoy it.
Yep.
They're going to learn from it once it's available to them, whether it be the video or the written version.
Yep.
You got a lot going on down in Puerto Rico.
Well, I'm doing a book by me, by my stuff. touched my life, and touched the life of many, many people, especially the family. And bad times, man.
One of the great tragedies in the history of our sport.
What a loss.
Wrestling fans, maybe we'll let you in on another little teaser. Savio, being the kind-hearted soul he is, brought along something for our annual toy drive mega raffle jackpot that we have. Savio, would you like to show the fans?
Here.
It's over there. There you go.
I use this, of course, to wrestle. I don't know if they could see it right there. Yes?
Well, if
Right
they
here.
switch the camera, they'd have a really good shot of
right
it. But
there.
Cecil's busy, I
Okay.
guess.
All right, like that. Yeah, I have pictures to prove that I use this. Of course, it's one bloody match. It's a match that I did with Carlitos right back in Puerto Rico. You saw the picture.
It's a great picture. And laying it in on old
and the butcher
Carly.
top is there. And few matches that I use it. So you want to buy? I mean, you put the prices.
It's going to be part of the big raffle that we do
Good.
right on Christmas night.
Good.
So one lucky fan that contributes the raffle information. It hasn't been posted yet on BostonWrestling.com, but we usually have, it's a jackpot usually with 50 to 60 or so prizes.
Nice.
Our good friends at WWE as well as WWE NXT are always very gracious in donating items to our efforts. We have ring-worn gear from Savio and other superstars that are going to be joining us. And again, folks, Miller over there. What do we got, brother? Any interesting scoop?
Nope,
Kevin
nothing yet.
Ghosh, how are you tonight, brother? Am I saying your name right? Julian, how are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. Sean, hello. J-Dog, welcome. J-Dog, it looks like he's from Boston. BSK versus NWO, Savio. Who you got?
We try to do something like that there, but they just have too many stories. Was more kind of a little of a heat in the back, but friendly. We never thought. We never think about it to fight or nothing like that.
I think it would have been an interesting angle.
Oh yeah,
I think with money
why
angle,
not? Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
And we could beat the heels, or they could be the heels. Either way,
Yeah.
Either way work. Either way, and then you have icons in this side. You have icons on the other side. That's good for like we did in Puerto Rico, the Great War. Got guy 5 against 5, 6 against 6. That's an interesting match for those times.
And I'll tell you this, wrestling fans that maybe are looking for something a little new this winter, opposed to the WWE programs and AEW programs, there's been a lot of great things going on down in Puerto Rico. It was kind of castrated a bit because of coronavirus, but you said later in December things are going to be picking up a little bit with some of the TV shows.
Well, let's see. Yeah, we're going to do some TV shows with WWC. Going to be part of that television. This is just for the boys, no fans. But like I say, when all this stuff started, I'd say to my partner, we looking into the next year. Now with all this works right now. So I don't know. We I could say we see you next year too. The 2022, if this don't stop. So
let's hope it's not going to be that long.
Oh well,
because I know we're dying. I can't imagine it's much better down where you are right now in Puerto Rico.
They put a new law, new time to be outside. Bars are going to be closed. This is going to be closed. Mayor's stores and blah blah. They doing what they have to do, and the people have to put the other part. Which we are the ones getting sick, not the government. We cannot say, oh, the government this and government that. You could say whatever about the government. Who gets sick is you. You the one die, not the government. They're going to continue doing whatever they do. So we need to take it easy, people. Let's calm down, and if you have to stay home, stay home. Look at it. I still have my mask right here, and what?
Well, I don't think I almost needed an Uber to go over and say hi.
See, so we have to take care. We need to take care of each other.
Julian Inez, ask him about the Brawl for All and how it affected the locker room, if he thought it was a good move by WWF at the time.
Well, when I wasn't home getting some ice in my neck, that's when I hurt my neck. When Bruce Pritchard called me and asked me if I'm interested in doing it, I said, yes, why not? They're going to pay good money.
Good money.
They're going to pay good money. You lose or win, so why not? So we did it. some of the guys there like we put the rules. When that happened, we put the rules because wasn't no rules. One of the guys I remember says, well, we cannot use the kicks because Savio will kick everybody's ass because he's the one know martial arts. We don't know martial arts. So
and you must have been, if you were healthy, you would have been one of the favorites, I think.
Well, using the kicks, I guarantee you, was my fight.
He had those strange gloves that were about 18 inches each that were huge. They almost looked like clown gloves.
1 pound, no? So, I mean, we are not just to you have the mouthpiece. Then you got the gloves. You feel like claustrophobic, you know? And, well, we did what we have to do. Some of the guys had fun with that. Others, not that funny. The ones got knocked out. I did my first fight. Then I didn't fight almost in 3 months.
Really?
Because I was hurt again. And between Monday nights, so they have so many people ahead to fight. That gave me a chance to get a lot better. So my second fight, I lost against Dross. I wasn't even training. I was like down, and my legs was like rubber bands. I remember he never knocked me out. We have a good fight, and then later after I finished, I just kind of retired from WWF. They put me on the side. I work on the Super Astros because my C6 was number 6 was strangled my tricep in the back, geez. And I hadn't even power. You know how I discovered that? Training with Vince.
You mentioned that last night in the car, yeah.
I was in the office. Hugo, I believe, Carlos went on vacation, so they bring me in, to do voiceovers with Hugo Sabinovich in Spanish. One of the days I invite Vince to train. I said, let's train. Well, the day we train, what we're gonna do? I said, let's do chest and whatever. He said, no, let's do arm and whatever. Okay. So doing tricep with him, I rediscovered that I was hurt. But I didn't even know yet till a couple of weeks later in the ring, got worse.
Wow.
Then from there, out.
Downhill.
Yeah.
Well, for all, I think was kind of a lousy concept. It really didn't enhance anything, I guess, other than maybe Butterbean's wallet at WrestleMania 15. He was the only one that really came out surviving from the whole thing.
He make the money in just 3 seconds.
You know what? While we're waiting, fans, we ask you again, if you're on the YouTube, if you're on the Facebook, share the link with your wrestling friends. Share with strangers if you like. If you use email, if you use text, share the links. Let people know what we're doing. We're doing it for a good man, Paul Bearer. We started this in 2012. We've been doing it annually ever since. Maybe if I could get my good friend in the back, Mr. Sacco, to come out, maybe we could just start to show the fans what some of these great photos look like autographed.
Yes.
That might be a good way to start it. Howard, could you maybe pass them along? I don't know who's technical directing right now. Or maybe Cecil could come out and assist.
That's what, these pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll start with these ones. Now, what do you think would be a nice color for this picture, Howard?
Let's see. That one, I think, probably pink.
Pink. Now, is it ready?
Let me check. Yep, they're ready.
All right. Well, Cecil, I hope you didn't knock out the internet. Be very careful where you step, sir. I need you to come over on this side.
Beside me.
The back door, like Eleanor Rastani. If you could bring this over to my good friend Savio. Savio was wondering, how did I ever meet these crazy people? Because we got some good people, but we got some crazy people in the studio.
Brian Diaz, have a question for Savio. Did you enjoy working as a heel or babyface? Well, thank you.
Now, Cecil, we need you to actually take the pictures and hand them to me as he signs them.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll give it to you here.
Oh, all right.
We're live. We're live.
We're live, baby. You never know what to expect when you're live.
Exactly. So, once you learn how to work in the ring and you manage how to take the people to another level, either way. But I love heel. I believe I born to be a heel. I love to be a heel all the way. When I turned on with the Nation of Domination, I feel like free. Quan was a heel. Is as a TNT. I started as a heel in Puerto Rico, and And man, I love it. I love it. Once I finished WWF, I went to Puerto Rico. That's when I did the Tio Savio Vega character, you know, and that was a bad manager, general manager, you know, and people love it. Love that. So let me sign this here.
Unbelievable. Here, we'll try and make almost a little murderer's row over here on
Let
this.
it dry.
Let it dry.
Yeah.
Now, what does PRS stand for?
PR Puerto Rico.
Oh, no, that's your, I'm sorry, that was your chain.
That's your chain. It's me, Savio Vega.
I apologize, Savio, to insult your chain like that. Will Tammy Sitch ever return to the ring? Was she ever really in the ring to begin with? She was kind of a valet more than she was a wrestler.
Yeah.
That poor lady has hit some hard times in her life.
Man.
I believe she's in jail again now.
Again?
She just got
I
out
read something
too.
a couple of months ago, but she's still, huh?
Yeah. She's someone that I think would make for a very interesting interview here in the studio, you know?
What happened to her? Like,
She's had so many, I think it's so many DUIs, it's ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
You think at some point, you know, you got to put the bottle down, Tammy, you know?
Mhm. I mean,
But look at what happened to me with the drunk driver that hit me.
I
And
hit you guys, yeah.
I went from being a 25-year-old kid to an 80-year-old body, but we're still breathing, though, so we got a fighting chance, right?
Exactly.
That's why, well, you know what, we're not going to talk about the political climate in the world right now, but we just want everybody to stay healthy.
Yes.
That's what's most important
Health
in the
is
end.
better.
And fans, again, if you want to hit that event page at the top of the screen on YouTube, baby, we are open for business. Let's honor Paul Bearer's memory. You can get a beautiful autograph photo like this from Savio, and he'll personalize it to you. He'll sign it to a friend.
Put that
Your
under your
father.
name. Anybody, whoever you want.
Happy Kwanzaa. Merry
So,
Christmas.
let's go.
Happy Hanukkah.
Just to clarify, there is a pinned comment in the top of the chat. If you refresh the page, it'll be there, and there'll be a link that'll direct you straight to a page where you can choose which picture you want of Savio to be signed. And if you want the VIP package, there is a link in the description that'll take you there, right under the video.
What would I do without these great people helping us, Savio?
Hey, man.
We would have been sitting here in an empty room if it wasn't
know
for
what
them
they're
dedicating their time.
Nice.
I appreciate them. I value them. It'd be nice to be able to slip them a little something in their stocking, fans, because, again, you guys wouldn't be able to enjoy the show if we didn't have them here with us.
Yeah.
They're important people.
Very, very, very.
You know
important.
what? On-air, as you know from WWE, the on-air talent, of course, is what sells the product. But if you don't have those people behind the scenes, you don't have much of a show
He's hard.
because there's
It's hard to do it.
nothing going on.
Exactly.
But Savio flew in all the way from Puerto Rico.
Puerto
He left there, I'm
Rico.
sure, what was much nicer weather than what he found here in
Warm.
Boston.
Thank you, Julian.
It's warm.
What is the typical Puerto Rican winter like?
All the time is 80s, 90s.
In
And the
December,
summer,
this time of year?
this time,
Yeah.
it's still in the 82s.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it's going to be like when you go home tomorrow, 82 degrees?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
must be a tough
I'm
life,
gonna
huh?
be arriving about 2 o'clock. Of course, it's hot. And nights could go 76 maybe.
Really?
Cold, yeah. Getting fresh, a lot fresh.
What would be
But
considered the coldest temperature down there?
In the mountains, come up to 62 long time ago.
And that's about as cool as it can get, 62 degrees?
In the mountains.
In the mountains.
And by the sea is always in the 70s something.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Carlito moved to Houston? My God.
Yeah.
Dan, could you pass me the stickies real quick?
He's a sticky kind of guy. We're in a sticky situation here, folks, because we need your help for the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. Without you guys, I tell you, we got nothing, Savio.
Yeah, that's true. You're the real bosses.
Without the wrestling fans, there is no industry. For those that forget that, they're not worth your time, folks.
Yes, that's true.
All right, well, this one we got, let me tell you, this is a beautiful photo. Savio can personalize it. We have others that he's going to be signing as the time goes on. We're already at 8:30. Guys, come on.
City.
Come
got
on,
one.
guys. What do we got?
You got one.
All right, what color do you think would be good for this one, Howard?
I'm thinking blue.
Blue?
Blue. Contrast with the red.
All right. This, oh, wait, let me put the gentleman's name on here for you. I don't think we need the last name. Just the Jose would be nice.
Yeah, all right.
Jose, brother,
Jose Cordero.
Feliz Navidad, Merry
That's it.
Christmas, whatever it is you like, thank you for honoring Paul Bearer and supporting Savio Vega. The mission of our Wrestling Insider talk show series is very, very simple, folks. It is very simple. We want to keep professional wrestling veterans and legends working. This is a time when there haven't been independent wrestling events now for the better part of 8 months. Put that brother over there, camera right in front of you.
Right there.
Switch
Jose.
it over, Jose, brother. Look at what you got
Jose.
coming in the mail. After I recover from my weekend with the Nasty
There.
Boys, I get to personally mail that to you. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than that. Those lines at the post office, let me
That's for
tell you.
Jose Cordero.
That is a no, Jose. Where are you from, brother? I don't know if you're watching us on YouTube,
Yeah.
if you're watching us on Facebook, but tell us about yourself. You're amongst friends now.
Oh, he posted this is for his dad, whose birthday is today.
Oh,
Oh, you got to wish him.
oye,
Please.
José,
Is
muchas
it-
felicidades. Imagino que usando el nombre de José, pues eres hispano. Muchas felicidades a tu papá, muchas bendiciones. Por favor, tienen que estar cuidándose acerca de esta cuestión del coronavirus, así que muchas bendiciones y que cumplas muchos más. Happy birthday.
Jose, I was going to say that first, but he
I know,
took the
man.
words right out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I'll say happy birthday. What,
Like-
how do you
like-
say
like-
happy birthday in Spanish?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
Años. Good.
All right. What
It's
about-
like Dutch say, it's easy for you to say that.
All right. Well, you know what? Why don't we get some more of these photos going?
This one,
What color do you think would be good for this one?
I think blue
I
also
got
works well for that
Blue?
one. Yep.
Good morning. He said good morning, so good morning.
We had to,
Good. Kevin,
before I forget, we have
uh-huh.
two of our special friends
PK
and
say Feliz Navidad.
our favorite restaurant
Uh-huh.
that like the personalized ones, so we got to
Good.
take care of them. Let me see. All right, so we'll continue with these. Let me keep one here so I can be the Vanna White. Wrestling fans, if you want this bad boy, Savio Vega, ready to do battle inside that squared circle, head on over to bostonwrestling.com, click on Savio's handsome picture. He'd be happy to sign it.
Harrison.
You got it. That is for a 2-year-old's birthday, believe it or not.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the little fella, but you know what? He's getting the picture nonetheless.
Also, Jose responded he's from Boston, and apparently Jose's dad met Savio a couple years in a show out in Worcester.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember hearing about Savio out in
You
Worcester.
know.
Now, Howard, in your expertise, do you think these photos behind me have dried?
The ones behind you, how long did you guys send them ago? Like 5 minutes?
I would.
Yeah, they should be dry.
You think so?
Yeah, they should be
Maybe,
dry.
yeah. If you start from the top, like
I don't remember which way I went. See, that's why it would be nice if we had a little helper out here, but I don't know what we got going on in the control room right now. Maybe Matt's pulling up his socks and Cecil's having flashbacks to October of 2017.
still.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, have you ever been pet?
Well, yeah, but I don't know what way. Kowloon.
Hopefully,
Kowloon.
Kowloon. That's the
Oh,
world
Chinese.
famous Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, Route 1 in Saugus, Massachusetts. Andy Wong and the Wong family have been friends of ours since 1996.
Wow.
And it's not just a restaurant. I mean, what they have had to do during coronavirus times to reinvent the wheel. They've had drive-in movies, playing out back. I mean, it's just remarkable what they've done. And they're and those ones just give them Savios.
Just suck. Okay.
Genuinely kind human beings. The ones I can't tell you how much I think of Andy. I'm sure if Andy comes across this, he already knows, but his whole family, his nephew Matt, I think, is working there now. I guess he's maybe the Shane O'Mac of Kowloon. He's going to be taking over the reins someday. Howard, I'm getting concerned. Oh shit! It didn't fall.
No, I didn't.
If one of the two of the fine gentlemen in the back could come and try and help organize this, I would appreciate it.
Just if you want. Just,
You know, I guess.
Don't worry, I've done wrong at the same time.
I guess the first 42 subtle hints didn't work. Look out, Cecil, where you're walking, baby. Yeah. Any suggestions, Howard?
If you want to take that stack that's over there and just give them back to me, we can put that whole stack behind you right here.
Or why don't I start doing that? Let's see. So we'll just put these here for now.
And then we can put whatever Savio signs, replace them where you had
We'll
picture
replace
number
them.
1.
See, Howard, what are we going to do tomorrow night when we don't have you for the Nasty Boys?
Man,
We're really going to be
you're
shit
gonna
out
be
of
in
luck.
trouble with those two here by yourself.
Oh.
Oh my God, guys!
Can you stay another day?
No, I have another. I have something to do.
What do you got going on in Puerto Rico tomorrow,
I have
buddy?
tomorrow. I'm gonna be live on Instagram with a friend of mine
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico. They're work with the
Wrestling related? or-
no.
No.
They do more music, the rappers, but they're wrestling fan.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna be with them tomorrow. Have a good time.
Well, we hope you have a good time, and we
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us, fans. Again, it's not too late. The Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks is rocking. We want to help Santa update that GPS because I don't
Please.
think any kid should be forgotten for Christmas. I know
No.
it's not a cure to cancer,
No.
but it means something to me because, to be a little personal, the year that I was in that car wreck when the drunk driver hit myself in the iron cheek, it was very, very tough to make Santa Claus be able to interact with the little Marathis on the way they should. So I feel for people in that position. That's why we do this. And it's about honoring this man. And for John Cena Sr., as much as him and I have gone tit for tat verbally and even physically over the years, you know, it's the one thing that him and I find common ground on.
And again, to remind you all, if you refresh the page on the top of the chat, in the pinned comment will be a link that'll take you to where you can purchase a Savio Vega 8x10 autograph. which will
Personalized
support-
any way you like.
Personalized, and it goes into the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Toy Drive. And if you click the link under the description, right where it says 9th Annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlock Toy Drive Cyber Fanfest, there'll be a link to the raffle, and you can also find Savio Vega's link to the pictures there. On the right side.
Unbelievable. Howard, nobody does it better. I see that the junior ambassador of our organization has joined the party, Savio. Now, let me show you this one, Mr. Devon Brent. If you could put up the hard camera for a second in there, Sacco, if you're the one directing. I want to show this to you. Brother, do you like this picture? Or if you go to the link above, if you want one of the other ones, let me know. And this gentleman would be happy to sign it for you to add to your collection of legends and superstars and everything else that you have. It's been an interesting life for a 15-year-old kid to be around this much wrestling.
Wow.
How many, let's see, what year would it have been now? How many 7-year-olds get a call from the boogeyman on Christmas?
Oof.
That's a unique life. Giants, midgets.
Wow.
He just had recent NXT Cruiserweight champion Leo Rush, because hopefully Linda Moratti isn't watching this right now, but while she was at work and he was at home school because he couldn't come to the studio, we swung by the house real quick and he got a picture with Leo at his home. He was jealous because his older brother, I don't know if you're familiar with Warbeard Hansen from Ring of Honor and New Japan and WWE and NXT.
Yes.
No, well, that's all right. But he was jealous. He used to help me babysit his older brother
Okay.
way back. And he was, you know, he's like, how come I never had a WWE superstar visit me at my home? Well, now he can say he has too. So they're even. They're even. All right. I don't know if he likes that one. All right, good. You made it easy on me.
This one's a number 2 picture.
Number 2. Which one is number 2?
That should be...
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
All right, brother. This is our good friend. I believe Kevin is from North Carolina. Kevin, am I doing really good? I know I said the last name right for once, but did I get the state right? If I'm 2 for 2, I'm doing a lot better than I thought, because it has been a long month. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. And I still have the Nasty Boys coming in. So, wrestling fans, we certainly appreciate everything you're doing to try and help this drive. Kevin, I am going to personally mail this to your home probably on Tuesday, because Monday, I think I'm going to need a breather, Savio. I don't know about you.
Oof. Well, like I said, tomorrow, you're going to be busy tomorrow, me too. So
You're going to be busy. I'll take you what you're going to do, and you can do what I'm going to do. How about that?
Yes,
you can
sir.
have knobs and sags, and I'll help with the rappers in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
You wanted to make the trade-off?
No, I got to go home,
All right.
to be honest.
All right,
I need
well,
to
we'll
be
take it. Feliz Navidad to Scarborough. Oh, wait a minute. Where was that
because
last-
on
Can you do...
Sunday, I'm going to do another, going to be, for a friend of mine, I'm going to be taping a concert.
Can you, on this one, can you add at the Gold Exchange.
Gold.
He has a great company down in North Carolina. He's almost like Yukon Cornelius in the Rudolph special, silver and gold.
Whoa.
I love to sing that. Hey, Ken, how are you, buddy? Happy holidays.
Well,
Oh,
tell
wait a
him the
minute.
Gold
Wait,
Exchange.
relax.
I need a Rolex. I have to get rid of mine. So I need a new Rolex. Could be used.
Kevin is the man in Greensboro, North Carolina, the Gold Exchange. Kevin Petrantozzi does it all, baby. He's a great fan.
Kevin, I need a Rolex. Remember that.
All right. Why don't we continue with do we have another one, Howard?
Oh, no, I'm just writing
Oh.
the information for you to ship.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate that, too. Now, what color would be good for this one?
I think that was the one that was for the first guy. Blue, I think blue still. would be the
Blue for
perfect
this one? All right.
Yep.
They're saying blue for this one with the beautiful Puerto Rican colored Los Boricuas flag.
Yeah.
I think that's what that says.
Los Boricuas, yeah.
All right, Cecil, you think these have dried, Cecil, you think?
Yep. All right. You say blue on this one?
Yep.
Do you have another blue, like more darker blue? That one.
There's a purple. Do you want to use purple for it?
Maybe, yeah.
Let's try purple. See how the purple
All
All right,
looks.
hold on.
Good,
Let me
yeah.
see if this one's good.
These paint pens, folks, cost a fortune. I never
Guys,
knew.
we're live right now. Get on the page. And
What?
hey, we're still here. Go.
Heath wants to know, did Mattel ever reach out to you for a Legends action figure yet?
No,
No.
I was having that contract for a long time ago. Then that expired, and nobody else.
Well, they should make one. Maybe after that Survivor Series appearance, you're going to be fresh in their mind. How about that?
Let's see what happens.
That's a nice little payday
They
for
probably
those action
maybe thought that
figures.
I'm dead. Maybe.
Well, now they know you're alive.
Yeah.
Cecil, thank you. Also, I don't know if who should this question go out to, but do you guys know where the Quang pictures are? Quang is the masked man.
No, the Quang pictures, and I didn't find it on the table. I don't know where.
Maybe it's in this. I don't know. Mr. Cecil, can you swap with Sarko? Sarko, do you have any idea where the Quangs are? Make the hot tag, baby. Hey, Ken. Well, we got a question for you, Savio.
Yes.
Who's the stiffest adversary you ever faced, Savio? If I was a betting man, I'd guess it's Justin Hawk Bradshaw JBL. Am I right, Savio?
No. The heaviest that I work, that's what? Was in Puerto Rico, Carl Moffat. The Jason.
Carl Moffat. This is a name I haven't heard in forever.
Yeah, he's from Canada. And yeah, we work hard in Puerto Rico. I mean, heavy. He have those motorcycles boots. And every time that boot touch you, I mean, with the power of him, the mask that he have, this one here is from him.
Really?
Wow. We work
I
hard.
don't think television is doing that justice from what I can see right here.
And I mean, what happened here is we worked that week. We worked from 2 weeks. This is in summer. I didn't remember what year it was. We worked 2 weeks in a row, 7 days, 14 days in a row, in Puerto Rico.
And this is when you're TNT.
Yeah, it was TNT. And I got opened that. I never went to stitch it. And I was bleeding every night.
Wow. Would you just try and bandage it?
Oh,
or-
I put bandage, but next day I had butt with just for fun. I mean, heavy. The first night that I worked with him, I coming from Japan, one of the tours, and he just started in the territory a week before, I believe, a week after that I left Puerto Rico. So when I arrived, they have TNT against Jason, the terrible, terrible, in Caguas, Puerto Rico. And so we have a match, and we have nice match here there. All of a sudden, he gave me a slam, and I went to the top rope. So I thought he coming with a headbutt, part of the gimmick. Oh, he landed all his body in my face. He knocked me out.
Really?
He knocked me out. Boom! I just see that flash there. I'm out. I just did the kick out by instant. And I just turn around right away and start breathing deep so to get air in my lungs and my brain, my blood. And soon I got okay, I get up from there and start kicking his ass for shoot.
Really?
I dislocate his jaw the time that we wrestled 3 times.
With your background. Yeah.
Oh, we just kicking here, and he was. I wish you see.
Is it on YouTube?
Maybe one of them, but I mean, this one was just house shows, and man, we hit hard. We hit hard.
Ken just said, Dan, I didn't know Savio gives excellent stories. Well, you know what, Ken? If you think the answer to that one question is something, wait until you see the great episodes of Wrestling Insiders that we taped today. Savio has been with us for the majority of the day. We had a great time talking old school wrestling. We have a nice tribute to Pat Patterson that'll be available this week. We talk about our buddy Paul Bearer and his time at Survivor Series. And as I guess we'll call it the late fall, early winter continues, we're going to start to break down his early days
Talk about
in the
Fuji,
World Wrestling
Bam Bam
Federation.
Bigelow, Yokozuna.
Some times in Japan.
Wow.
I'll tell you this, some great tips for independent professional wrestlers just breaking into the sport, which I think are very valuable. And I know I'm going to share with some of our guys that sometimes they think I'm old and crotchety, even though I'm not that old. Mm-hmm. I was 13 when I started doing it, so I just feel like I've been around for a long time, you know? When I did the work with Ed Cohen, I was only 20, and that was 20 years ago, this past July, my God. Isn't it funny how those numbers start to add up after a while? Matt, did you find? Oh, you found the Quangs. Okay, good.
Yeah, and also someone asked in the Facebook chat, what's the price on that Bray piece?
What's the price on what?
On that Bray piece?
Oh, the Bray what? Shoot.
Is it on the eBay?
It is on. If you go to bostonwrestling.com and click store, it brings you to our eBay page, and it'll tell you the price. Off the top of my head, I am not 100% sure. But everything you see on the set other than Savio is available for sale. Even me, for the right price, can be had. All right, wrestling fans, where are we? Time was 8:50, guys. We got about 10 minutes left.
Come on, guys. I need to make some money. Come on.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Yep. And again, to remind you all that if you refresh the page, in the pinned comment, there is an events link that'll take you to a page where you can choose one of 5 pieces for a personalized autograph from Mr. Savio Vega. And underneath the video in the description is a link that'll take you to the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive raffle.
I want to take this one for me.
All right, you know what? You can have 2 if you want.
Click the link and purchase one today.
Howard, you do a great job over there, brother. I think you're going to take my spot. Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Petrantozzi wants to know, does he party with Marty? Have you ever partied with Marty?
Well, England.
It's probably been a long time.
Was Europe somewhere. That's where we, because the crew have to, be in the same hotel.
Yeah.
So we stay in the same hotel. That's when most of the parties happen. When the hotel have a disco. So when nobody go out, just everybody stay there. I mean, it was full of fans, big time. Here in the state was kind of a hard because we different cars in different places, and but in Europe, yes.
Do you remember at the hotel you're at now when it was under a different brand name before it got bought out and remodeled? They used to have a nightclub in that hotel and a restaurant, the Bisuteki.
No,
Annie the ass-eater's sister used to work there, Gina.
Yeah, we stay. I stay all the time with Fuji.
You might have been a Hilton guy, though,
maybe,
in Boston.
we stay here.
Well, that's where Annie worked, yeah.
Okay.
But it's always good to have connections like that when you're in town.
Of course.
Especially someone that's as well-versed as Annie, but that's a different story for a different time. Mm-hmm. Again, as I continue to need help here trying to navigate these pictures that are all over the place, but you know what? I guess they like to keep my arms moving. I guess I need the exercise, Savio.
Well,
it's only been a few years.
Also, the autographed Bray Wyatt piece is $225.
Well, then you know what? That was the price, I guess. And that's one of only 50 in the world, I believe.
Yep.
Wow.
Guys, I could really use a body to come out here and help me with these pictures. I don't know how many hints I could possibly throw out, but I'm still throwing them. I feel like a pitcher in baseball. It's like they're arguing. Who is going to go and help?
Now listen.
Are you guys even listening to anything we're saying?
Help!
We need help. I need one of the 2 of you to come out. I don't care which one.
Ah, yes, the half and half's coming.
Which all Ken is on fire again.
Yeah.
All right, Matt Guitar Murphy. We'll start with these most recent. Oh, look at that Savio
See?
lending a hand.
All right.
That one, oh,
Shit.
oh, guys, I tell you, you know what? The things we do for this toy drive, we need your support, folks. Tell your friends we're here for another few minutes. We're going to sign these pictures up. We're going to mail them out probably Tuesday. They're going to be in your hot little hands for yourself or for Christmas, however you want to do it. Where did Matt? Oh, there he is. Matt, how about you take some of these out of my hot little hands, sir? All right. Savio is a scholar and a gentleman fan. He's only the fourth superstar of a plethora that is set to join us for this drive.
You know.
Tomorrow night with the Nasty Boys, this studio may never be the same again.
Yeah, I guarantee you that. They're good guys. Very professional,
Oh,
too.
yeah. There's something or other.
Oh, you know.
Something or other.
Something's up. Something's up.
Something's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, you know.
Matthew, sir, thank you.
Come on, guys. I love this picture.
He's taking one for
So,
himself.
yeah, I take 2 or 3, or I don't know. I like that. You got all the Boricuas right there. And what I like the most, you can see the Puerto Rican flag right there on my chest. I love that. I love
Oh,
that.
the tattoo. Yeah,
Yes.
that is nice.
And this tattoo right here. See, so we have some story there. Was my first tattoo, the one with the barbed wire across the arm. Then now on top of that is another tribal tattoo. So that one is gone. So this is it's different. So you could have the one with the barbed wire one and one with the different one. The Boricuas.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Love that team, man. We work hard.
Hey, and now you got one for your wall at home.
We work hard, and we know each other. We know how to work in the rain. We got that school from Puerto Rico. That's why we choose them. Everyone.
How long did you know these guys in the Boricuas before they joined you in WWE? Did you work with them down in?
Yeah, Castillo. Miguel Perez. When his first match as a professional was with me.
Really?
Yeah, on
You guys
television.
went that far back?
Oh yeah.
That far back?
Yeah. Miguel Castillo have more. He's the older, and he had more years than me in the business. All three together are second generation wrestlers.
Really?
I'm the only one bastard, on the side that my family, my dad wasn't a wrestler, and what a team! What a team,
It was
brother!
a memorable faction. I remember, like I said, we were next to you. Who did I have? I was with Carlito, maybe Bob Orton.
Okay.
The weekend of that Dallas WrestleMania a couple of years back.
Yes.
And the Boricuas
You guys right there.
next to us. Yep.
See.
That was a fun
I
weekend.
remember.
All right, 5-minute mark left. If you check in the pinned comment for the chat, you will find a link to get an autographed, personalized autograph
Yes.
of any of these pictures.
My mic is probably because it fell on the floor. Do I need a new one, or do I need to move it?
Yeah, so there. So of course you can click on the link in the pinned comment,
Because it fell off the cliff.
and you'll be able to go to a page where you can purchase a personalized 8x10 by Mr. Savio Vega. Last call. We got 5 minutes left.
Tell him, Howard. Tell him, brother.
Shut up, man.
Do it for Paul Bear.
A todos los hispanos, gente, estamos haciendo esto anualmente para Paul Bear, es una firma virtual. Él lo hace todos los años. Every year, no? You do that
Every year, but
See?
not since 2012.
And today was the day to do this, or the weekend, no?
This is just one of many.
Okay, good. So, guys,
It's not too late. I mean, if they're watching this after the fact,
They
they
know.
can still participate.
okay.
It doesn't have to be today, but it would be great if you could do it today,
Of course.
because it would make life a heck of a lot easier for this
Please.
drive.
And of course, it's like what DMX says. It's all for the kids.
Exactly.
Santa's GPS is not cheap to update, and I don't think any kid should go with a missed visit this year because of a GPS that's acted up.
And hey, for those fans they're watching, and who the hell is that? Savio, wait, who's Savio? Wait, get on YouTube. You could check IWA Puerto Rico. That's from Puerto Rico. We got matches from there. And you could check on YouTube Savio Vega. And then you could tell your kids who I am, what I did in WWF by the time we wrestled there, now WWE. Right there, it's a match that I did with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, I'm giving him a backdrop right there. So, guys, just check on it. And I'm here. I'm still here. And I sign your name. And for Christmas, you're going to have a nice Christmas with the sign of Savio Vega, a mi manera para la calle.
If you want it personalized, you only have a couple of minutes left. We have plenty we can send out in the VIP packages through December 19th. But if it was me, I want it personalized. It gives it a personal touch. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Who sends a Christmas card without personalizing who it's to?
Exactly.
Probably Howard, but that's all right. Howard's a very important person. He doesn't have time for personalizations.
Exactly.
All his church women he's got, but that's all right.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You don't even want to know, Savio.
No.
I couldn't even begin to tell you.
No. Just keep me out. Just in case. Guys, come on.
Where are we now, guys? I hope SmackDown has been interesting. Don't forget, at 10 o'clock tonight, Savio, brand new episode of Wrestling Insiders with John Cena Sr. He talks a lot of AEW tonight in a very interesting episode. It's very timely as Sting just made his return to AEW this week.
I see a video, yes.
So what do you think of Sting in AEW? The man does not want to give it up, I guess.
Ooh, and let's see what they exactly what they're gonna do with him. You know, have to be something interesting. You know?
And now Cody is officially a Rhodes again. So I mean, it's a goodwill is all around the sport right now, I guess.
You know. But one of the things, they have fans at the arena.
Yeah, they can have, I think, up to 750.
Where are they taping? And right here in Florida too?
Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. It's a nice indoor amphitheater.
Okay.
And can you just give me those quangs and we'll wrap them up, fans? As soon as he's done with this, I don't know who he is, whoever this guy is, we're going to be done live. So if you want anything, quick. Hurry, baby. Brian Duffy says SmackDown so far has been 5 out of 10. That doesn't surprise me. Usually half the show is great. The other half is Cecil's coming out to help, I believe. Oh, yeah. Even Savio enjoys your raw. Savio met a puppet, a lion, another version of Socko. And I don't know if you ever saw the movie Private Parts back in the late 90s, but Howard was actually Howard Stern's stunt double in it.
Ooh. So
we have a unique crew here at the studio. And tomorrow night we get nasty.
Nasty boy.
Tomorrow night the studio could implode. I don't know what to expect. I've been told some things to be excited about. I've been told about some things that make me cringe. We're going to have to wait and see how it irons itself out. There's only one way to find out, fans, and that is to join us, L-I-V-E, live. Anything can happen at MWF Studios. But I honestly, fans, can't wait to see what you guys think of the episodes that Savio and I taped today. I think we taped some great content.
Yes.
And I'm not just saying that because you're here right now, but
it was good. I love it.
You know, we have a stiff every now and then come in, but
you know.
I think most people in this industry are generally good talkers to begin with. You kind of have to be, or you're not going to have a long shelf life unless you have a very good manager. And like I said, the great thing about Savio is not only was he someone fans asked about, but what about Mr. USA Tony Atlas up in Auburn, Maine tonight? A man that would have no means to access this as he doesn't have the internet, but he thanks you for saving his life.
Yes.
And you know what? For all the joy that you've helped bring people just with Tony's show, we all owe you a thank you.
Hey,
Tony's a good man. He might drive me nuts with all of his calls, but
listen.
wait a minute. We have another one?
We got a super chat from
Road Warrior Max.
I was late.
Max, you know what? We appreciate it, brother. Every dollar helps the cause. You're a good man. Happy holidays to you and yours, Max. Now, Max, I think we know you under a different name, don't we? Or am I wrong? Do you have an alias, Max?
Oh, Max, you can also there's still time to get a personalized 8x10 if you so desire.
Does he want a picture? Please, Max.
It's in the link in the pinned comment up above if he still wants one.
I think Max had noted that he did want one. All
Sean
right, Cecil,
G.
can you go on that side and try and give him a hand, buddy?
We have a story with Tony. Quick before we
Tony,
go.
now
Tony
does it
has-
involve women walking on him?
Oh, you know. We are.
Yes.
this one.
No, those are
That
his
one.
to keep. Savio, start to pass to
Yeah.
those to him over
Yeah. We are in, I believe, Aguadilla, west area.
there. Mm-hmm.
And I when I was doing TNT as a heel, I come with the samurai. And I have all the costumes, ninja costumes, whatever. So I come with the samurai. So when I'm in a ring doing my entrance, Tony noticed the old man there have a cane, but this cane made it out of wood in Puerto Rico, strong, heavy one. And my sword, I put I sharpened myself. So wasn't a real strong sword. So here I come outside and Tony come and he wanna play with me. So what I try to do is break the wood, but that's a strong one, a caoba.
Stiff.
They call it caoba, stiff, big time. Even the samurai bent a little bit. So I try to broke that. At the same time, Tony swing at me, I swing at him. And one of the third swing, I believe I almost cut his fingers. When he went up here and I just threw the sword here and he almost cut, just on top of his fingers.
I'm going to guess playtime was over at that point.
He when that happened, he just looked at it and I went, oh, and he went, woo, he went.
Whoa!
Exactly. And brother, I say, oh, throw that guy away, So, wow, almost I cut his fingers.
Well, he wouldn't be able to be drawing too many pictures.
No, I guarantee you that happened, man. By we playing.
His art days would have been over, Savio. Yeah, send the rest this way, Savio. I think I
All
got
right.
a little room
Okay.
on
Hey,
this
Dan.
table. Yes, sir.
Road Warrior Max asks, he sent the Nasty Boys picture. You guys get it?
Max, you're talking about the big kind of mini poster-sized one? Yes, I did get it, but there was no payment included. You got to send the payment in, and then the Nasty Boys will take care of it, and I'll send it out to you probably like Tuesday.
Good.
And we're just about wrapped up, folks. Again, you got seconds to go before we go off the air. Again, I thank Mr. Sacco himself, Matt Degnan, the prodigy that's been with us all day. Cecil the Lion took time off from his real life to be with us. Howard Miller, came later in the day, but I can't think of one task the man didn't do. So we got a great crew, Savio. They helped make us happen. Because if it wasn't for them, like I said, we would have been sitting here.
Good production.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And did you want to use maybe a regular Sharpie on that, the butcher outfit, as you called it?
Oh, here.
Did you have a black one? Maybe?
I got a black one there. Yeah, I have a black one here. I need your help.
Help him,
Don't worry.
Cecil,
Get
for
in,
Christ's
get in, get in.
sakes.
We need your help. No, help me here.
Savio's giving
Rub it-
Cecil the
rub it
Lion
right
the
here.
business
You press
live.
it. Yeah, better like that. Easy to-
And again, wrestling fans, if you're tuning in a little late, this ring-worn Savio Vega gear is going to be part of our annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Mega Raffle. So you can't go wrong. The information about the raffle will be coming soon. Fans around the world can participate. If you missed this live episode tonight, the good news is you can still join us on BostonWrestling.com. All the superstars are going to be here for the posters and the autograph photos all the way through December the 19th. And hold that bad boy up, baby. Get a screenshot. Someone's taking that home for Christmas.
Also, we got another super chat from Jose Cordero.
Jose!
How can I get a replica IWA Heavyweight Championship belt and possibly signed by Savio Vega?
Well, he need to get in touch. He's a friend of mine. They do that. He live in Texas, and he make those belts. And, get in touch through you, and I sign it.
There we go.
Jose, I don't know if you heard what Savio just said. If you want to shoot us an email off of the BostonWrestling.com website, I could be happy to try and help coordinate it for you to make that happen. I don't know what they cost. But I'm sure Savio would be happy to sign one if you had one made up. And it sounds like a hell of a collectible for any wrestling fan.
Yes.
All right, wrestling fans, we're a little past 9. We're later than we thought. We're hungry. We're aggravated. How much is the Quang autograph, Jamie? $19.99 with shipping. Go to the top of the page if you want it personalized. Please do it quick. It's been a long day. Jamie, if you're interested, please let us know. Thank you, Bruiser Brody, for the chiming in there with the 411. We'll give it just a couple of minutes, Howard, for Jamie. If Jamie wants a personalized Quang, Jamie's Christmas would not be complete without it.
Reminder, the link is in the top of the chat. In the pinned comment, there's a link for Boston Wrestling MWF. Click the link right there, and it'll take you to Savio Vega page where you can purchase the picture.
Savio Vega for WWE Hall of Fame.
Gracias.
Ken, we got some
Ivan Santos. Thank you.
Ken, we're going to have some great Bryan Adams stories on the talk shows we are doing. Again, folks, Jamie, let us know if you want that photo. Brian Duffy, thank you for joining us, buddy.
Thank you.
Jose, it was a pleasure to have it. We hope your dad has a happy birthday, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Jamie, we're going to be cutting off the stream now. Just send the payment in. Savio would be happy to personalize it as we get ready to leave. So for all you fine folks, don't forget at 10 p.m. tonight, John Cena Sr. is back with his Wrestling Insiders, Fabulous Fridays, talking AEW, and we are going to be back tomorrow night live at 7 p.m. with Brian Knobs and Jerry Saggs, the Nasty Boys. This one is going to be interesting. For my great staff, my elite staff, forget about AEW. I got the elite. I got Matt Degnan in his socks. I got Cecil the Lion in his Kowloon hoodie. I got Howard Stern's stunt double, Howard Miller. You guys are great. For Savio Vega, I'm Dan Marati. Please, through December 17th, the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive at bostonwrestling.com. You and yours be well. Stay healthy.
A mi manera o para la calle.
What he said.